Yeah.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel.
What up?
Find a good thing.
You'll always be my love. Oh my, my, my. You'll always be my love. My, oh my. I love you. I'm never I want it to be. Oh, with you.
They thought I was crazy when I told them I was getting married, right?
I'm Darlene.
I'm Eugene.
And today we're going to do something a little different for you guys. Usually we do like challenges and vlogs and all that good stuff, but I think we decided to just do like a sit down and tell you guys about how we met. I know there's like a lot of people who have kind of been waiting for something like this to happen, so we're really excited to do it and to like share our story with everyone.
No, I'm very happy to express. I don't even know what I'm saying. That's what happens when I try talking when I don't need to talk. I say the dumbest things.
Oh my gosh, I'm about to cry. I'm sweating. Oh my god, I can't do this. Alright, if you want to start or I start.
Dumb nigga moment. Nah, I got you.
I'm actually crying.
So how I met this beautiful, attractive, priceless young lady to the right of me, my girlfriend, my future wife. How I met her. Long story short, I was late for school. Walked in through the front door, and I seen a girl at her locker, at the lower locker to be exact. And you guys don't know this, but you know I'm a guy. Clearly, I'm attracted to women, so I'm having perverted thoughts. And the first thing that comes to my mental is like, I'm like, yo, like she has a really nice butt. Like I want to put hands on them cheeks. I'm saying this to my boys and I'm saying it to myself, and she doesn't know I'm looking at her, but in the back of my head I'm like, yo, that's me. Like I'm going after that. And later that day, we're going back to class. I'm talking to a new student, which is actually her friend. I didn't know they were friends at the time, and talking to her, and Darlene happens to walk up to us, and I'm sitting there like, okay, maybe she's coming to talk to this girl Taneja, because they obviously know each other, because no girl would be coming up to me, because I definitely don't know who she is. And she completely ignores Taneja. She comes up to me, she goes, hey, I think you're really cute. My name is Darlene.
Eye on the prize.
It took me by surprise, just because, you know, as guys, we're taught that we're supposed to go and talk to the girls and go get them, but the exact opposite happened. She came and she pulled me, and I was just like,
I waste no time.
me? It's like, oh, cool. Well, my name is Eugene. Pleasure to meet you. And things just went from there.
I think the first time that he told me his name, I actually laughed at him because I was like, who? What? Eugene? Like, I've never heard of a name like that. Like, that's mad weird. Like, who names their child Eugene? So I was like laughing at him. He was like, oh, you're just gonna laugh at me? You're just gonna laugh? I was like, yeah, I mean, your name's Eugene.
I mean, it is kind of insulting. Imagine when you go and you introduce yourself to a girl that you like or you're attracted to, and you tell her your name and she laughs at you off rip. The first thing, not even like, oh, my name is. She just starts laughing. It's like, like how are you supposed to react to that? Maybe it's just me. But nah, things started flowing from there. You know, we started hanging out more. The school started to get real connected, and people started realizing that we had a thing. So like, we were kind of flirting, and everyone else was like around us trying to get us together. So we would do things like play the butt game. I don't know if you guys back in high school, if you guys did that, all the guys would get together and all the girls would get together, and y'all would just go after the girls that you want, just slap each other's butts, and you know, it was a flirting thing, you know, just to really kind of get to know each other. And months passed, and I found out that she really wants to get with me.
Before all of that, before all of that, okay, so like everything that he's talking about happened our freshman year of high school. So like I was the new girl, like he said, or if he didn't mention it, I was the new girl. So the school was fairly, it's okay. The school was fairly young. They probably had been open for about 2 years by the time I got there. and there was only like 2 other girls that were new too, and everybody else was like a family. Everyone already knew each other. They had history. They knew like what each other liked, what made them laugh. They had their insiders. So I'm just coming in like, hi, you know, like I'm literally by myself. I decided to like join the basketball team, and like one of my teammates, I started like getting really, really close to her. So it got to the point where like we were talking to each other on the phone during the weekends and all that good stuff. And she was like, oh, I noticed that like you and Eugene are, you know, kind of like each other and y'all flirted or whatever. And I was like, yeah, like, you know, I think he's cool and like he's cute, he looks good, blah, blah, blah. She's like, yeah, like I really think you guys would be good together. And like she's giving me all this advice and like really egging me on. And I'm the new girl, so I'm like, yeah, you know, like she must really know him and, you know, like have a good idea of who he is and blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely take whatever she has to say into consideration. Come to find out, guys, that this chick who was giving me all this information was his ex. His ex, guys.
I be studying on my ex chick.
And he didn't tell me nothing. He didn't tell.
I mean, to be honest with you, I didn't even know this was going on. Not only that, we weren't even dating at the time.
That's true.
So it's
You
like,
got that.
There's nothing I can really tell you.
That's true.
Yeah, but shout out. Matter of fact, ex chick, and you know who you are. Shout out to you for creating something that like something so monumental, something so beautiful.
That's actually crazy.
So thank you. I couldn't have done this without you.
And then, so a little further down into freshman year, yeah, Eugene and I, like, our feelings for each other developed, and like we were, you know, we would walk down the hallways and like be mean to each other. Y'all know y'all do it. Y'all did it too.
You stupid.
You're ugly.
You're fat.
And then so I have a big gap. Anyways, so like, yeah, we'd be mean to each other in the hallways or whatever. And then we had this one class together. It was English class, and we had to do some type of assignment. I don't remember what it was, but we had this assignment to do, and out of all people, we got paired with each other.
It was meant to be. I don't know what to say.
So everyone is like at their desk, like doing their work, but like looking at us as they're doing the work to see like what's going on between us. And I think by that time we were going out.
Yeah, we were.
We were going out, but it was like really, really fresh. And for some reason, as we were working, like it was just so uncomfortable. I don't know if it's the fact like because we were like just beginning our relationship, or I don't know if it's because like everyone's eyes was on us, but
just was, we weren't feeling it. That's the bottom line.
Yeah, like it wasn't there for us. So we ended up dating for that week for, yeah, just a week. We only lasted a week. January of 2010, we lasted 1 week. And then we broke up. All right, we left this one part out. Before we started going out for a week, go ahead, Sergi.
It was supposed to be a Christmas break. It was right before Christmas break, and she was getting ready to leave. One of my homeboys came up to me and he was like, "Yo, Darlene's about to dip. You need to go meet her in the hall, like in the middle of the staircase." And I'm thinking like why would I need to go meet her in the staircase? She's trying to say bye. Let's just come say bye to me and we'll dip. And my boy literally shoved me maybe 2-3 feet out. And I ain't taking that from no one, but I could see by his look like he was putting me on, like, bro, go. And I was like, I'm gonna put my pride aside and see what's up. I'll go up the stairs and I see her. You know, it's a little chit chat. Let me know she's dipping. You know, she's really feeling me in the whole nine. I'm like, you know, I really feel you too. I give her a hug, and then, you know, she hit me with it. She kissed me. She gave me a good one. I remember the taste of that blue Jolly Rancher in her. I'm not gonna finish that. But I remember the taste, and it was a moment I can never forget.
Well, after we were done kissing, he went back downstairs, and I was leaving, and as he was going downstairs, everyone in the cafeteria literally went crazy crazy. Like, there was so much cheering that I could hear it, and I was leaving the building, guys. Like, it was like, I don't know what happened down there, but everyone was really excited. I don't know how everyone knew that we were gonna kiss, but I guess the messenger who told him to go upstairs kind of just told everyone. And so everyone just started cheering. Everyone was really happy that we kissed. And I just found it so funny because I was like, I didn't know you guys cared that much.
Teachers weren't even complaining. And no one was complaining, so team support, right? Shout out to us.
Yeah, it was very different. But after the breakup, that's when things actually started to get better in our relationship. We started to like get to know each other a little bit more. We bonded a lot more. We started going out. Like, we went to like parks. Like, he would walk me home after school.
I come to school with her favorite snacks. Oh no, you know the way to a girl's heart is her tummy.
Yeah.
So if you can get to her tummy, you got it in the bag.
Yeah.
Kinda.
And then, yeah, we would like go to parks. He'd walk me home. We'd go out to like movies together. But usually in like group settings, it wasn't really like just us, unless we were like walking home or something. That's when we would like, it would just be us two. And so that time was good because we really got to know each other. We really got to see like what we liked and what we didn't like and all that good stuff. And then I guess I don't know like what happened, but like during that summer, right? That's the summer like you started seeing my name and stuff, right? Yeah. So, you could explain that.
So after the Christmas vacation, we went out for a week. We broke up. Things weren't really working out. We wasn't like we liked each other, but there was something that was off, and we really couldn't touch it. So we just decided to stay friends. And we didn't really talk. We just kind of did our own thing. And that summer, I kept seeing her name everywhere I went, everywhere, no matter where. Like, and I think what topped it off was right before school. Like, I remember I told my boy that I was ready for an actual relationship, like a full-on. Like, I was like, I'm really with it, because you're young, you're not looking for no relationship. You're just trying to go and like talk to girls and do all that stuff that kids do. And I was just like, I'm ready for it. And there's this where the bus used to pick me up. There's a sauna, and the name of the sauna is Dylan's Sauna. But it's just when you go to look at the place, it's just one big golden D. So no homo. So if you guys don't know, her name is Darlene. So I turn around. For some reason, something tells me to turn around. I turn around and I see the D, and I'm just like, in the back of my head, like, I shouldn't have made a correlation, but something was just like, nah, bro, this is the one. Like, you didn't see her name all this summer. Yo, it came to a point where when it was time for me to go out, and people would ask me to come through, they would be like, yo, make sure you come fly because Darlene's gonna be there. And I'm sitting there like,
really?
What? Yeah, I was like, yo, why do I even care? That's not my girlfriend. Stop bringing up Darlene. Like, I'm trying to go and have a good time, but you bringing up my ex. Like, yo, she's an ex. I'm trying to start my ex, but don't tell me she's coming.
Yeah, because school is back in session by this time. Like, it's September. Actually, we started August. We started mid-August. So yeah, school is back in session.
And my boy's telling me that there's a specific date that she wants. She wants me to ask her out on it. And in my head, I'm like, that's peculiar. Like, usually girls, she wants to get it started, but she had a specific date, and it was 10-10-10. So they had already planned. Well, Kevin, I don't know, my boy and her, I don't know if they both planned it, but they had something planned the day before.
Me and his best friend, like his brother, were mad close. Like, we talked all the time. So like it was perfect. It worked out.
So we get to the park, we playing ball and whatnot, and all that good stuff happens. And right before we all leave, somehow it's Darlene and I in the middle of the court. I'm talking where that circle is, where you tip ball is. It's just her and I on that court by ourselves. And somehow, like, we just have, at least to me, I have a movie scene, and it's just us kissing on that court. There's no one else on that court but us. And I'm like, yo, this is kind of real.
Yeah.
This is very real.
Yeah, it was crazy because like it really was like a movie scene. Like, it didn't feel like anybody else was there. It felt like everything stopped. It felt like the movie. It felt like the moment was going by so slowly. And then like we finally opened up our eyes, you know, and like everything like comes back to life. Like it literally felt like that. And then I remember like me opening up my eyes and then like looking towards like the exit, and then I remember seeing Kevin, and Kevin, well, his like best friend, and like he was mad happy, like really ecstatic. It was just so funny.
And the next day comes. So, me being who I am, you know, my boy told me that she wanted to get together on 10/10/10, which is the next day, which is a Sunday. But I'm not the type to just like take word, even if it's from my best friend, whether it's from my mom or dad. I need to hear it from the horse's mouth. Not to say she's a horse, she's a beautiful lady, but to saying, you get what I'm saying. So I hit her up and I'm like, yo, word on the street is you want to get together on 10/10/10, which is today. And is that true? And she's just like, do you want to get with me? And I'm like, I mean, I want to be with you, but I want to know if you want to do it today.
I did not say all that.
Are you sure? I swear you did.
I remember seeing the text, and you were like, so I heard that you wanted 10/10/10. And I was like, yes, that's the day that I want, yes. And then I swear, like, you just went into just asking me. Actually, I don't even think you really asked me. I think from there, it was like an understanding, like, yeah, we're together, you know?
The only reason why I know that is because back during those times, I thought I was grown. So I was like, at my age, you don't ask someone out. That's something you do in kindergarten. You ask a girl out in kindergarten. But if you guys are together, then you guys are going to know. So I didn't ask any questions. In my mental, she was mine, and I just went about it like that. But I just had to clarify with her on that day, just to make sure. But I never really asked her out.
Yeah, so in my head, him coming and texting me like, oh, I heard you wanted this date, was him asking me out. But in his head, it was like, nah, I'm not asking you. Well, I just want to make sure that this is the day that you want. And like, to me that was just so weird, because I'm like, I told the person who I knew would tell you and is closest to you that I wanted this date so that you could just hit me up, we could meet up, whatever, and you know, like you could ask me. And he decides to just go ahead and text me like, hey, like, just to make sure, is this the day that you wanted? Yeah? Okay, good.
You see,
like,
when you say it like that, damn.
yeah, like, it don't even make sense. That's mad weird. So, our official date became October 10th, 2010. And from then on, we kind of like treated it like a holiday. Like it's really hard to ever forget. Like every 10th, it's always like, is there something important? Like, is there something to do today? No, like it's your anniversary day. Yeah, junior year came along, and like I said, I was playing basketball already, like from freshman year. And then Eugene started playing for our school, his junior year of high school. So like it became like a dual type of thing, like love and basketball type of thing. Like I was, you know, the basketball player, and he was the basketball player, you know, so whatever.
I just wasn't to the league.
It's okay. But we'll insert a picture of us from our junior year. I went and I played for the All-Star team. And I think that's when this picture was taken. I think during that weekend.
I also did too.
Did you really?
Yeah, I actually played in the game.
Is that why you were there?
Wow! Oh my goodness! Wow! That's crazy! She said that's really why you were there?
Come back! That's why I wrote that caption. Okay, well, yeah, and my caption was All-Star couple, and it's because we were both, you know, playing for the All-Star team at the end of the season. You're back? I'm sorry.
Yo, continue. Yo, they gotta listen to you. I'm not hearing it. Nah, I'm not hearing it. That's crazy.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I joined like the volleyball team too. So I started playing volleyball, and he would like literally go to every single one of my games. So like he would literally be my biggest supporter. Like people would, you know, I don't know if you guys ever played sports, but when you're in the game, you don't really hear the crowd because you're just so focused on what you're doing in the game. So you kind of like tune them out unless it's like halftime, or you know, someone's taking like free throw. Like you don't really hear the crowd other than those times. And so like he'd be my biggest supporters, but he would be my biggest supporter, but I would never really hear him. It wasn't until like the game was over and people would be like, oh, you should have heard Eugene, like, or you should have seen Eugene, blah blah blah. And I'm like, really?
I don't ever get the credit. It's all good though. It's always after.
Yeah, because I would never hear anything. So he literally would be my biggest supporter. And like Valentine's Day and whenever else, like he would always get me like amazing gifts. I think that was like our thing. It still kind of is, where we kind of like surprise each other with lots of things, and like I don't know.
It is. It's just recently there's been a lot of things going on, so
Yeah.
we took a step away from that, but it's still our thing.
Yeah, but like from there on, in high school, like those were like amazing years. Like everyone was low-key involved in our relationship. Like even the teachers were like very fond of our relationship. One of our professors, she was the Spanish teacher at the time. She would see us like when we would sit together during recess and just talk. She would pass by and she would be like she kind of had an accent. She was like Barack and Michelle. That's what it was, Barack and Michelle. And then our history teacher would call us Bonnie and Clyde, and he was like mad funny. And then like people just really enjoyed our relationship, which was kind of nice. It was very different though. Like I've never experienced anything like that, but like it's a nice feeling knowing that people support you, you know? Like, yeah, it's nice knowing that people like genuinely support the love and the connection that you guys have. Yeah, so it's kind of cute. We really like just love to take care of each other and make sure we're both good and
Take care of what's mine.
yeah. What else?
Do I have anything else to say?
Yeah, so guys, that's our story. If the people who were there during that time feel like we missed anything, then go ahead and drop that in the comments or like message us or whatever. But other than that, that's our story. That's how we met in high school, and now we're here. All right, guys, so y'all should know what to do by now. If you don't know, make sure to destroy our like button.
Destroy the whole thing.
You better destroy it.
I
Like,
want a piece of it.
destroy it, okay? And then make our comment section explode. We want comments all over the place, all over the place, all over the place, all over the place.
Kaboom!
And then make sure to destroy, like,
Hit it. You better hit that.
hit.
They don't chill out. You see how she was hitting it? I need y'all to hit it just like that. What did I hit again?
Just like that. Hit our subscribe button.
Hit the subscribe button.
And
I didn't
make
forget.
sure you make the bell go ding, 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 so that you know and you get a notification every time we upload, because you don't want to miss out being part of the DNE family.
You already
Make sure
know.
to join, guys. The more, the merrier.
You already know. We love all of y'all.
We love y'all. Until next time.